The NBA Finals are finally here. The Miami Heat versus the LA Lakers. Who do you got? I'm not going to give you a moment to think about it because you already know who you're going with. The Lakers are heavily favored, but Miami Heat is not to be slept on. LeBron James has an opportunity to win his fourth championship ring, which in my opinion places him one position behind Michael Jordan for the greatest player of all time. 3 of his 4 championships would come on 3 different teams, and attach that to 3 NBA Finals MVPs, and not to mention his other accolades. Yeah, LeBron James has a case as the best player who ever lived, considering his physique and his Iron Man capabilities. A 5th championship will put him ahead of Jordan as the GOAT. That's what it'll take in my opinion, but that's a topic for another video. What's going on, guys? It's your boy aka CJ, and today we're going to be talking about what to expect in the Heat vs Lakers matchup tonight in game 1 of the 2020 NBA Finals. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and do me a solid, hit that like button. First and foremost, the NBA playoff atmosphere isn't the same. For example, in this clip of Kawhi Leonard's fadeaway jump shot over Joel Embiid in Game 7 of the 2019 Eastern Conference semifinals, in this moment, no one is thinking about the emotional attachment the crowd has with the Raptors and the Bucks, whom they will go on to defeat in the Eastern Conference Finals. When the crowd was anticipating the shot to make or miss caused an unfamiliar anxiety attack. Each of them felt a heightened amount of nervousness in a short amount of time, which caused an uneasiness and worry because he could miss. And to overcome that, created an explosion of 20,000 emotional people experiencing the exact same feeling in a 5-second span.
It's off to Leonard, defended by Simmons. Is this the dagger?
Peep game. If you're the Bucks, you're thinking, we have to play in front of a crowd like that after that shot? Which brings to mind, would Jamal Murray have played well in front of a Jazz, Clippers, or a Lakers crowd? Goran Dragic, maintaining a high level of play. He's scoring consistently from deep and drawing fouls by attacking the basket. Butler, Bam, Robinson are the primary options, and with the attention the Los Angeles Lakers will give those 3 in particular, opens up the opportunity for Dragic to have another successful series. Goran Dragic is currently leading the team in scoring in the playoffs. Danny Green, Rajon Rondo are good defenders, but I have to take Goran Dragic in that matchup. The Lakers could be forced to play AD or LeBron on Bam Adebayo. If Eric Spoelstra continues to allow Bam Adebayo to run point center and Joe Crowder is on from 3 in addition with those other snipers, Dwight Howard along with JaVale McGee could render useless. The downside is if they're not on and the Lakers are defending a 3-point shot well, the Heat might play Myers Leonard at 3 just to put a 7-footer on the floor to compete with the Lakers bigs. The Miami Heat could go with a 2-3 zone early on. The Los Angeles Lakers average 40 points per game in the restricted area and rank first in field goal percentage, 70%, and 34% of their shots come from the restricted area. LeBron James is responsible for nearly half of their 610 points via own buckets or assists. Defending LeBron James and Anthony Davis, 2 of the top 5 players in the NBA, 2 first-team members, won't be easy. The 2-3 zone defense keeps the Heat best defender Bam Adebayo at the basket. The Heat want the Lakers to shoot threes instead of what they're used to, and that's scoring at the basket. I expect playoff Rondo to show up, but staying consistent from downtown, I wouldn't bet on it. Danny Green is a good defensive player. Finding him on the perimeter isn't in the Lakers' game plan, and if it comes to that, it only means the Lakers is already in trouble. Lastly, the Lakers will come out aggressive. LeBron James is expected to win his 4th NBA title. Not only does he have to compete with the Miami Heat, he has to be the best player on the floor. That means LeBron James, assuming the Lakers win the NBA championship, will also have to compete with Anthony Davis for Finals MVP. In the back of LeBron's mind, he's thinking about his own legacy. AD cannot carry this team over the Heat and win Finals MVP. The knock on winning the championship this year is, some say, There will be an asterisk in the NBA history book because of the pandemic and the conditions the athletes have to play through. LeBron will have to deal with those who say that, and losing the finals MVP to AD will only contribute to the conversation. So this title means a lot. LeBron can be the first player in NBA history to win an NBA title and finals MVP on 3 separate teams. This will be the Lakers' 17th title, tying the Celtics in NBA championships. 9th finals appearance in 10 years for LeBron James. Same year as Kobe Bryant's death. And to bring the franchise a championship during that time, regardless of what people will have to say about the pandemic, in the minds of Lakers fans, this championship will mean more to them than any other title they have ever won, because this one will be for Kobe.